Alright, what is going on, internet? My name is Digas. I just play a lot of video games and I stream them and I record them. Right now, we're going to jump into a game I've heard nothing but good things about, Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is my first day. I've only seen people play through parts of it. I'm a huge CRPG fan, so I'm kind of looking forward to this. I actually have been meaning to play this game forever, but I heard it was just a complete and absolute time vampire. Like, it takes up your time and it's a very long game. But I'm ready to just dive in and it to take over my life for a while. I did kickstart the next game without even playing this because of the reputation, so going to try this out. I'm hoping it lives up to the hype. Actually, you know what? I'm going to temper my expectations. I just want a decent CRPG. That's really all I want from this game right now. We as developers are always striving to improve our work. To this end, we need information that we can only get from you by sending the game statistics to us. You can help us learn more about... Oh yeah, I'll definitely do that. Okay, so main story, what is this? In Heart's Lot. Oh wow, it's DLC. The base game takes like 120 hours. Am I gonna be dipping into DLC? I don't know. Okay. So, main story. Next. That store, what is this? With this option enabled, your characters and companions will not die after suffering deadly injuries. You will instead receive Death's Door condition. They suffer deadly injuries while under effect of condition, they will die. Your main character dies, the game is over. Certain conditions and effects can kill a character without triggering Death's Door. Okay. I kind of expect this because, like, as a D&D player, you still have your roles. Auto level up, off. Enemy stat adjustment, somewhat easier enemies. Damage you suffer from enemies and traps is reduced by 20%. Okay, no. Your character will suffer full damage from enemies and traps. Enemies will fight at full power and will have usual chance to inflict critical hits. Your character will die after suffering a deadly injury. If your main character dies, the game is over. If your companion dies, you can resurrect them with Raise Dead or a similar spell. I'm not familiar with the Pathfinder system, but I am familiar with pen and paper systems. So I think this is what I want. What is this? Your enemies will have increased power. No, I want to play like a standard CRPG experience. I mean, it might be a little rough since I don't know Pathfinder. I've never played the pen and paper Pathfinder, but I played a lot of pen and paper games in my time, so should be able to catch on. Do I want a pre-made or do I want to create my own? Hedwig, the Resolute, is a human fighter who is deadly with his flail and is skillful, uses his shield for both attacks and defense. An experienced mercenary, Hedwig makes a point of never joining an ignoble cause, no matter how good the pay is. He towers over the battlefield like a mountain, protecting his comrades with all his might. Paladin. One of the classes I like to play. Aliko the Deliverer is a human paladin of Amode, the goddess of justice. His two-hand sword is a formidable weapon on its own, but with Amode's blessing, it becomes a devastating tool of retribution used to bring the force of evil to justice. Having witnessed too much of the world's malice, Malik swore to never lay down arms so as long as the innocent to save and wicked to smite. Ranger. Milin, the Daring, is an elven ranger, a child of the woodlands, who boasts the ability to put an arrow through a squirrel's eye at 100 paces. She preferred the joy of hunting over bloody fights, but while she's never eager to start a conflict, anyone who would harm her. Wow, where's my line at? harm her or her friends may find themselves dead before they even know the fight has begun. Sorcerer. Kimar, the Bright, is a human sorcerer with a draconic blood flowing through his veins. Even as a child, he knew a bright future lay ahead of him. An expert in evocation and fire magic, he prefers to keep his distance from enemies, as he soils his hands with their ashes. When the situation starts to grow dark, Kimar is always ready to lighten things up with a burst of flame fingers. Aww. Yadmilla Clement is a halfling cleric of Serenre, the sun goddess. Her prayer both heal allies and support them in battle among war, plagues, and other calamities. Yadmilla strides like a merciful angel, treating wounds and soothing pain. She is adamant in her goal of bringing her goddess light to the darkest corners of the world. These are all good people. I don't want a good person. I kind of want to play, like, chaotically neutral. If at all possible. Do I want to be a tank, or do I want to be a ranger? And character creation is always the hardest part of a game like this. Dwarven tank. She's evil. Yeah, let's go with this guy. This. Space. One is good. Yep. Right-handed. You able to move his skills? Halflings. Optimistic and cheerful by nature. Okay, no. Half-elf. Those have long been drawn to the covetous gazes of other races. Their generous lifespan, magical affinity, and inherent grace each contribute to the admiration or bitter envy of their neighbors. Of all their traits, however, none so entrance the human associates as their beauties. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. So the two races first came into contact with each other. The humans have held up elves as model of physical perfection, seeing in the fair folk idealization versions of themselves. For this part, many of the elves find human attractive despite their comparatively barbaric ways, drawn to the passion and impetuosity, okay, with which members of the younger race play out their brief lives. Sometimes this mutual infatuation leads to a romantic relationship, though usually... okay. Let's do that. Sometimes, yeah, they're usually short-lived. Even by human standard, these trysts commonly lead to the birth of half-elves, a race descending of two cultures yet inherent of neither. Half-elves can breed with one another, but even these pure-blood half-elves tend to be viewed as bastards by humans and elves alike. Half-elves stand taller than humans but shorter than elves. They inherit the lean build and comely features of their elven lineage, but their skin color is dictated by the human side. While half-elves retain the pointy ears of the elves, they are more rounded and less pronounced. Half-elves human-like eyes tend to range a spectrum of exotic colors, running amber or violet to emerald green and deep blue. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. let's go with that one. Why did you get rid of my hair? Oh wow, they can't grow a real beard. I don't want to wear that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I don't actually have stat control. Or are they gonna walk me through this? Duelist. Ability Duelist complements those rogues. The ability of Duelist complements those rogues or bards who wish to accentuate their fighting prowess, but because of their lack of heavy armor, are afraid to leap into combat. Duelists fight in the forefront alongside fighters, barbarians, and other melee combatants, deftly avoiding the blade of their opponents while expertly targeting their vulnerabilities. So Duelist versus Rogue. Rogue excel at moving unseen. Okay, this is more the stealing class. I want him to be a duelist. Like a light fighter are always fun to play. They're kind of harder usually, but they're fun to play. This is a Slayer. Skill at tracking down targets. Slayers are the consummate hunter, living for the chase and the deadly stroke that brings it to close. Slayers spend most of their time honing their weapon skills, studying the habits and anatomy of foes, practicing combat maneuvers. Wow, that's actually a really cool class. Oh, I can't be a duelist. I can be a Slayer. Vanguards are battlefield commanders who focus on the brutality of combat and lead their allies to bloody victory. Quick to react to danger, a Vanguard is a valuable scout, capable of officer, and skilled tactician. Deliverer, also known as a divine assassin, God's blade, or Wrathbringer. Deliverer is a weapon chosen by God to punish those who have committed an affront to that deity. Evil deities, though I don't like the deity part, deliver, but some good deities use deliverers to deal with problems of subtle nature a cleric, inquisitor, paladin, or warbers can typically handle. Spawn Slayer. Generation of warriors hold the line against the possible odds. Some of their ancient techniques persist to this day. Yeah. Oops. Fortitude, base attack, Slayer proficiency. All simple martial weapons, as well as light armor, medium, and shields. Yeah, this is what I want. Slayer can study an opponent he can see as a move action. The Slayer then gains +1 on a weapon attack and damage roll against it. The DCs of Slayer class abilities against that opponent increase by 1. If a Slayer deals sneak attack damage to a target, he studies that target, allowing him to apply his study target bonus against him. At 5th, 10th, 15th, and 20th levels, the bonus on a weapon attack roll rolls damage rolls to Slayer DC against. Okay. Class skills: mobility, perception, athletics, persuasion, knowledge, world, stealth, lore, nature. Dope. Cool. So this is level 1. If you wish to skip the complex character creation, you may instead select fully prepared character build for your preferred class. This prepared build has all the ability scores and skills already distributed, and all the features. Okay. Why won't you let me do that? Doesn't seem to have let me do that. Okay. Fine. Okay. Recommended abilities. Excellent. I was just about to be like, So everything is base 10. And I can decrease and increase. So obviously I want a little bit of wisdom. So that's kind of like what my character does. Strength, dexterity. Probably gonna balance. Actually, he's probably more dexterous than strong. Lightly constituted. I don't want to be completely ugly. Okay, so 16 is the max they're going to let you do at level 1. Strength, constitution. Nope. Other way. 13. Okay. Got it. Oh, okay. So there's a set they're allowed to do. Dexterity. I just kind of want to be highly dexterous. Reflex is probably the most important ability for the rogue, and it's vital for characters to excel with ranged weapons such as bow or sling. It's also used for characters who wear light or medium armor, which I'm going to do, or no armor at all. The character dexterity falls to 0, they become immobilized. Your character dexterity modifier applies to range attacks, throwing axes, many range spells, scorching. Armor class provides that character his ability to react. Reflex saving throws for avoiding fireballs and other attacks that you can escape moving quickly. This level tricks. Okay. Strength measures characters' physical and hand-to-hand combat, some range. Fighters, monks, paladins. Yep. Strength also determines the maximum amount of weight your character can carry. If a character's strength falls to 0, they become too weak to move and fall unconscious. Some creatures, such as corporal ghosts, do not possess strength score and have no modifier. Not all strength and skill based. Your character's strength modifiers to melee attack rolls, athletics and strength check for breaking down doors and the like. Damage rolls when using melee or thrown weapons include a sling. Note that offhand attacks receive only half the character's strength, while two-handed attacks. Okay. Oh man, I have no idea how this is gonna work. If this is gonna work, but I want to try it. Dexterity +4. Certain attacks completely disregard armor, including any shield and natural armor. The aggressor needs to only touch a foe for such an attack to take effect. In such cases, the attacker makes a touch attack roll, either range or melee. When you are target of a touch attack, your AC doesn't include any armor bonuses, shield bonuses, or natural armor bonus. All other modifiers, such as your size modifier, dexterity modifier, and deflection bonus, if any, apply normally. Some creatures have the ability to make incorporeal touch attacks. These attacks bypass solid objects, such as an armor shield, by passing through them. Corporal touch attacks work similar to normal touch attacks, except they also ignore a cover bonus. Corporal touch attacks do not ignore armor bonuses granted by force effect, such as mage and brace. Okay. Flat-footed. If you're attacked, any dexterity bonus you have does not apply. Your AC is calculated without adding your dexterity. Okay. Armor bonus, shield bonus, dexterity, and other modifiers. Okay, so I do want dexterity, because I'm just gonna make it really hard to hit me. That's exactly what I want. I want to create like a Witcher type class, right? Where I'm just super mobile, and I probably don't hit as hard as I could, but Can dodge. Okay, so mobility definitely. Breaker fall, squeeze through type spots, and so on. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Gymnastic everywhere. Athletics, scaling walls, swimming. Lore, nature. Ooh, yeah. Perception is good. I like this. Okay. Take rogue talents as slayer talents, counting as level as rogue level. Oh sweet, I can do 2-weapon combat. I probably will do... Let's see. Adapt abilities. Choose abilities. Skill focus is a bonus. Feat is an ability a character has mastered. Okay, let's do perception. You can also choose unarmed strike, or if you spellcaster melee or range, your weapon for the purpose of this feat. Benefit you gain. Get +1 on attacks and damage rolls with ranged weapon and ranged attack now. Wait, hold up. Is there a recommended for this? There wasn't. That seems really big. Base attack +1. You can also choose unarmed strike, or if it's your weapon for the purpose of this feat. You gain +1 on all attack rolls you make using the selected weapon. Gain this feat multiple times. Its effects do not stack. Each time you take the feat, it applies to a new type of weapon. So if I pick this, I think a rapier would be dope. Short bow, short spear, short sword. I wish they would tell me if it was a one-handed or two-handed weapon. Okay, greatswords I know are definitely two-handed. We'll go with longsword, because if we have to wield two-handed, that's fine. But sometimes you can use a longsword with one hand, depending on the game. Okay.
I didn't even break a sweat.
I am super.
Everyone counts on me.
Forwards! I shall not falter. I'm not touching that. I will guide.
This will hurt. We do it my way. Calm down. Not
I like
dead
pragmatic.
yet.
Choosing my birthday. Always do. Oh no. I'm an idiot. I don't know Roman numerals. Whew. Alignment. No. Awfully good, awfully evil, neutral evil, product evil, chaotic neutral. Overall moral and personal attitudes are represented by its alignment, lawful good. Good characters protect innocent, evil characters debase, lawful characters tell the truth, keep their word, respect authority, honor tradition. Chaotic characters fall short of their duties. Chaotic characters follow their conscience, resent being told what to do, favor new ideas over tradition, and keep the promises only if they feel like it. We're doing chaotically neutral. Those are my favorite characters to play. Because then, like, you don't have to be stuck in, like, oh, let's do good, or oh, we should do evil. It's just like, at this time, I don't like this guy. I think we should kill him. Or at other times, it's like, I know we should kill this guy, but I kind of like him. So, and then you can always choose what benefits you. And since we're like a half-elf, right? Usually in lore, they're kind of even outcast between the elves and the humans. So, like, his distrust of everyone just makes sense.
Time's not waiting.
Nice. Super perceptive. I will find all the traps. Simple weapon protection, shield proficiency. Okay. So I need these. Okay. Got it. I think I just get these, although it says I don't have the prerequisite. But I'm probably going to roll medium light armor. I would like a buckle for a little bit of defense. And then a longsword in the other hand. You can set a development path for each region, e.g. turn it into a religious center or fortify military area. Decision, okay.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. That character creation was fun as hell. I think it took me like a half an hour, but like, dude, that's a sign of a good CRPG. I love character creation. It's like one of my favorite things. We're like at the beginning of a very long quest. I love it. Now I'm like in the mindset of what I want my character to be like.
Where are they? This is taking forever. They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori sword lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that throne with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
right, you purple toad. Just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
She seems nice.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Oh, dude, she's definitely my healer. Do I get to pick these people? I want to pick these people, and she gets to be my healer. Oh, you've always got to have a gnome healer. I think that's like the most important thing. Gnome healer that you also double as a thief. Because no one suspects a healing thief. Nobody. It's also a really good way of nursing them.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
Thanks for having us.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless. Exactly what Restov needs.
Okay.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Okay.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands.
I can kill bandits.
Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands.
Consider him
and no
dead.
one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head,
Done.
and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler.
Don't need that,
Any
but I want to kill him.
questions?
I don't care about the title, but I do care about what rewards can we expect exactly.
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country.
That's what I'm looking at.
Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Yes. Thank you.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
I like you a little bit more, Mary.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Okay. This is something.
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
I gotta read my options.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
I won't.
If I may please answer the question.
Monty clears her throat loudly, interrupting the argument. She takes a long pause, waiting for voices to die down as everyone directs their attention towards her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Okay. I don't care. I don't want to even hint at that. You're helping us found a barony. What do you gain from such generosity?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's
Kill
for
you.
Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around or whatever it is you do.
Yeah, I want to kill this guy. Tortukio or whatever.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
I like you. A tiefling girl is standing nearby, speaking in a hushed voice. Noticing you've heard her comment, she winks at you coyly. Oh, I definitely like her. It's clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
We'll need it.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
I will. All right.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So
He's a bard?
shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
Okay. I'm BKFs. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow?
I hate him.
I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
I'm no here, just a mercenary.
And what are you a mercenary for? Is it only riches?
Yes.
Or maybe you want glory too?
That's kind of
Don't
cool.
you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries?
Don't care.
But just listen. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
Agreed.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Not a bad plan. It's settled then. I'll accomplish the feats, and you'll write them down.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
First step on the road, my quill takes the first step of ink plot. Leave the hall. Dude, I hope we get to keep her. I want to talk to this dude. Let's locate it. Okay.
All according to plan.
Whoever wrote this definitely knew
In due time.
they had to make a really good. Try moving the camera using W, A, and D, and arrow keys, or press and hold the middle mouse button. W, A, S, and D does not work. I am trying, and it is not working. Does the arrows work? Nope. Only the mouse is moving it. First of all, screen borderless window. Yep. Yep. We'll see. New. Oh, we'll see how bad that is too. Actually, do we need here? Let's see if I run okay. If I stream okay with 8 sampling. Okay. Apply. Controls. Showing me move with WAS and D. Ooh. Let's see if that fixed it. Oh, cool. I can change the difficulty if I need to. Sending the saved games? Sure. Just don't make fun of me. Pause when a hidden object is detected. Yeah. Okay. We'll see how the rest of the stuff comes up. Still not moving the camera though. What is a hotkey? It's like not recognizing my keyboard at all. That might just be because I don't know. Here, we'll see if I have to restart the game.
Help! Help!
Lindsay bursts into your room. She looks scared. Her face is smeared with soot, and she holds a weapon in her hand. What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help.
Okay.
Some villains broke in and started killing everyone.
Oh.
I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Fortunate. Not a big fan of being cut down. Oh. Okay. Combat. General combat happens in real time, but you can pause the game at any time to assess the situation. Give orders to your companions to pause or unpause the game. Press space, click on the opponent in order to attack them. Switch turn-based and real-time mode, use game settings. Okay. Most of the game's mechanics are based on Pathfinder role-playing game system. Use dice rolls to determine the results. The most common die has 20 sides and is used for... Okay, I'm aware of that. Okay, initiatives. When a battle starts, each combatant makes an initiative check. The higher their initiative, the earlier a character can act. Initiative scores can be viewed in the combat log. Okay. Attacking rolls and attacking character attempts to strike an opponent. The result of the attack roll depends on many factors: wielding weapons, the combat ability, etc. An attack succeeds if the results of an attack roll equal or exceed the target's armor class. Damage. The amount of damage dealt in the case of a successful attack depends on the weapon's stats and other factors such as buff spells. Attack roll results and damage numbers can be found in the combat log. Armor class. The higher a character armor class, the more difficult it is to successfully attack them. It combines many factors such as equipment, stats, dexterity bonus. Got it.
Enemy approaching. This should do it.
Dude, my keyboard is not working at all. So... how do I unpause it?
A calculated risk.
Not really the weapon I wanted you to use, but I'll take it. Light armor. Let's see what we have in our inventory. Oh, we can't, because the game's all messed up. Okay, so we'll save the game. Save. Game saved. Alright, we're gonna reset the game real quick, because it does not detect my keyboard. Flail. Yep. Wait, he has a flail in the other hand? I don't like that. That's not him. If anything, we're gonna do this for right now. Yep, that's his right hand. I'm like sitting here like, is he holding the right hand? He is. Okay. I do want to get him a buckler though. Or like a really light shield. Because that sounds fun. Nancy's journal contains your current quests and attacks. When the status changes, you will see notification. Okay. Cool. So I do keep Lindsay.
Enemy approaching.
Oh, we get to kill him already? That's dope.
This should do it.
Actually, charge. Let's do this instead.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it.
Oh.
Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory.
Okay, there can only be one narcissist in our group.
Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands.
I don't like you.
Dummies. Take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
No, I still don't like you. The gnome looks like back at Lindsay and starts whispering as he takes a ring off his finger, handing it to you. Oh, I'm gonna tell Lindsay about... Oh yeah, what do you have? Inspiring Courage. At first level, Bard can use performance to inspire courage in allies, including himself or herself, bolstering them against fear and improvement their combat ability. They should just save themselves. To be affected, an ally must be able to perceive the Bard's performance. An effective ally receives... Okay. Got it. Run, only gate. Clouds the minds of a humanoid creature. That's dope. Cure light wounds. Piercing ear scream. Oh, that's awesome. She can scream really loud.
Time's wasting.
Okay, he's your standard mage magic missile. Dope. This game has magic missiles.
I know what to do.
You require a ring in order to equip it. Okay.
No mistakes.
Excuse me. I'll just take that. Okay. Got it. This is the nightmare. The mansion swarming cutthroats. They can. You have to gather anyone who's still alive. Got it.
All according to plan.
That door. It's locked. Oh, it's blocked. There are several companions in your party now. To select character, please click on the portrait or press the corresponding Alt key. To select multiple characters at once, give them the same order, draw a frame around them while holding down left mouse and select all characters, press backspace. I already knew that because I looked at the thingies. Coins and a little bit of copper ring. Oh, I don't want you having those things. I mean to get rid of you as soon as possible. Oh, it's a shared stash.
Time's not waiting.
It's a bag of holding, if you will. Oops.
We will be victorious.
That didn't work out like I wanted it to. Okay. I don't think we need this yet. Advanced combat. Spells. Lindsay and Tortuga are capable of casting spells. To use a spell, click on the icon in the action panel or in the spell menu, and then on the target, your companion or enemy depending on the desired effect. For clerics, druids, magi, paladins, rangers, and wizards, spells are prepared in advance and expended when cast. The character must then rest before casting it again. Bards, inquisitors, and sorcerers can use their spells several times per day, but their spell repertoire is limited. Spells have various characteristics such as range, duration, school, etc. To review all the spells available to a character, open the spellbook pressing B. When a character acquires new spells or abilities, it automatically appears in the first free slot on their action panel. For spontaneous casters, it happens as soon as they get it. For casters who have to prepare their spells, it happens when they prepare it for the first time. If you remove a spell from the action panel, it won't appear. They're automated again. Ability. Most characters have usable abilities, which may be limited to a certain number of characters. To use an ability, click on the icon in the action panel or special ability menu and then on a target. You might target a companion or an enemy depending on the desired effect. Some abilities do not require targets or can be switched on and off. Attack of opportunity. Some actions performed close to an armed opponent can provoke an additional attack upon your character without waiting for the opponent's turn. Such actions include, among others, things casting spells, attempts to move away from the opponent, except for the 5-foot step, turn-based mode, standing up from prone, and shooting ranged weapons. Tactical mode, to slow down, time it, and better control the course of battlefield. Hold shift and space when the game is paused. Okay, so he's attacking, right? Yep.
Serves you right. You deserved it. Any last wishes?
Okay. Each character has a certain number of hit points. When a character's HP value drops 0, they lose consciousness. After combat is over, the character will get up and can be controlled again. A character's HP value can drop in negative numbers. A character can survive some negative hit points, but if their amount equals to their constitution score, the character dies. To resurrect them, you will need a special spell. To restore lost hit points, you can use healing spells, potions, or rest. Healing potions can be bought from a merchant or obtained as trophies after combat. Healing spells are accessible to following classes: Bard, Druid, Cleric, Inquisitor, Paladin, and Ranger. To use expendable items such as scrolls, potions, and rods, open a character's inventory and place them in the quick slot on the inventory belt. Return to the main screen and click the belt button on the action panel to access the item. You cannot use an expendable item on the inventory screen. Got it. Nope.
So they walked on.
Focus on the goal.
That like padded armor, yeah. How much do these weigh? 10 pounds, this is 2 pounds. Armor always weighs too much. Oh, okay. This is all of them.
Adventures call to them.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, F5 is saving. It's time to save scum the world. Oh no, they killed the orc. I was eyeing him. What's this? Don't know what that's for, but we can use it. It's no better than what I have. Oh no, it's medium. Like, it's not any better than I have. Base armor? Hold on. Yeah, I see no benefit of actually putting that on. Okay. We need our fat tank, because I'm here for damage, not a tank. Well, I'm actually more here to rough people up. Oh, Cooking Almanac. I want to read this real quick. Oh. It's perhaps Avissa's most popular dish in the capital of Chilix. It is baked in a cheese crust and sprinkled with lemon juice. The local fishermen use a different cooking method in Quadira, which is one of the opposite ends of Aviston, where you will find it finely chopped and mixed cold ingredients. The exact origin of the dish remains unknown, but is generally believed to have been invented in Andorran and spread around the globe by seafarers and pilgrims. It's served as a plain plate in the most basic version. To prepare it, soak it, the herring in spicy marinade, and then mince it into a spreadable paste. Add a mashed tart green, apple, hard-boiled quail eggs, the freshest butter you can find, and half an onion. The list of ingredients may vary in the inland regions. In the region Nurmoth, beef or lamb is used for this snack. I once tested a highly original and equally highly disgusting version cooked with milk mushrooms on the border of Droma. It is worth 10 coins. Totally worth it. Just gotta loot all the things.
In due time.
Okay. So it doesn't look like you can spin the camera in this game. It's okay.
That is not far.
Blood for Gorum!
Tank?
It's the end for you rats!
Might be our tank.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
This spell doesn't work like that.
Okay, so you can charge this dude, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
Barbarian's face is distorted with rage. She grinds her teeth and sweat drips from her forehead. Noticing Tartuka, she swings her sword, but stops it just in time.
Blood for Gorum!
Mira takes a deep breath and barks out, "Blood for Gorum." Swinging her bloody sword, she runs toward the sound of battle.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
I like
What,
whiskey.
stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria saved me from such heroes.
Gonna have so many 1 coins after this. They are the assassins. Their last chance, drop your weapons, and we'll spare your lives. So generous. I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, you ugly mug, get them. Shit, he just ran over that guy. The hell? Thing's huge. Sort of on purpose. Alright, I need you to have... a couple of these. You guys should have some too. Okay, you do. Okay, everyone's ready. Nice. How are we doing on weight? Okay, we're getting weighed down. Yes. This is what I want. Longsword in one hand, a light buckle in the other. This is how we fight.
As it should be.
Sometimes interacting with an object requires a skill. A successful check may be needed for a variation of task. Unlock a door, open a chest, disable a trap, moving a heavy object, reading an inscription in ancient language, etc. Different skills are used for different checks. If multiple characters are selected at once, the character with the highest skill bonus will perform the action. Some skill checks, like traps, disarming, can be attempted multiple times. Others, like unlocking doors or spotting hidden things, can only be tried after a character raises their skill rank. Some items and spells can give characters a bonus to a skill check, but applying this bonus doesn't give you a chance to retry a failed check. Interesting.
A trivial matter.
Yeah, no shit. Oops, we should have checked that.
They dare to attack me?
We don't really need that because we've been
This
kind of kicking
spell
their
doesn't
ass.
work like that.
Enemy creature within 0 feet. Move up to double your normal speed and attack during the same action. Okay.
This spell doesn't work like that.
Okay. Courage, and then, yeah.
Leave this one to me.
Nice. Oh my god, he's gonna be so fun to play. Alright, run out of inventory.
Ready for anything?
Anything else?
Nice. Let's tab in this game. Composite bow. What bow do you have? Do you have a long bow? No. Need a quicker bow, a lighter bow. Oh, it's a longbow still. Fine.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries. All
Taking
things
a look at the
considered.
chest.
Well, those freeloaders
Hands
don't seem
together.
to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Cool, interesting. How much?
A lot. Take a look.
Are you out of your minds? We're in the middle of a battle. Blood flowing in rivers as an army of assassins chases us. And you want us to rob our host? A noble feat, to be sure.
Does she realize, like, we're in the armory right now? Okay. I want you with medium armor. Yep. So we lose a lot of speed. Shit, maybe we should do light armor for White now. Hold up. Oh yeah. This is what okay. So I'm going to be more easily touched. I'm a little bit slower, but did that lower my reflexes at all? No. I'm harder to hit. This is what I like. I'll figure out how to get my speed back later in the game. Each character can carry a limited amount of weight based on their strength score. Each character carries the weight of their personal equipment as well as part of the party stash. There are 3 stages of encumbrance: light load, medium, heavy load. Okay. I'm not a noble person. That money's there. And this castle's under attack. I'm going to take it.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
Don't you guys, Jathal, suspiciously.
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said,
Jathal looks at
further
Lindsay as
explanations
though
will wait
an annoying
until
fly.
later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Okay.
In due time.
You'll encounter many traps on your adventure. When any of your characters approach a trap, they will automatically make a perception skill check. On success, you will see the trap location and the game will automatically pause. Traps vary in effects as well as difficulty to detect. Having identified a trap, you can click on it and order one of your characters to make a trickery skill check to disable it. On success, the trap will be disabled. On failure, it will remain in place. However, if the result of the skill roll is less than the trap's difficulty by 5 or more, the trap will go off as if the character had triggered it. All checks results can be found in combat log.
All according to plan.
Wait, can I not go back over that direction? Since I had the watchtower key, I feel like we should have checked this. Damn. Now I'll never know.
Interesting.
Request. How curious. What a surprise.
Max dexterity is 2. Oh wait, this limits dexterity. So what would this do? You don't want that. I'm so confused. Ah, okay. There we go. Got it, got it, got it. Scroll of Faith Heal, Scroll of Bless. Found a scroll, a single-use item that allows you to use the spell that's written upon it. For a character to use it, the character must have used magic device skill or be a class which could eventually learn the cast spell. For convenient, it's best to place things like scrolls in your character's quick slots. This is like explaining basics of RPGs, but I'm okay with this still.
I am prepared.
What are you delling for? I'm telling you, Jamadi's cache has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry it up. Or stop.
Our
Someone's coming.
victory is certain.
Shit. They weren't all together. Find target. Gain 1 luck on attack, weapon damage. Okay.
Unworthy.
Just die already!
Oh!
Yes.
Okay. Scared me a little bit there.
Time's not waiting.
Silver. Horseshoe. Interesting. Okay.
In due time.
So it's down, up, down, up, down.
That is not far.
Switch it and then switch those. Oh, I see. Do I see it? But this will make the other one go down, that's the thing.
As it should be.
Okay. This one makes that one go down. E. Shit.
All according to plan.
I think he makes the other one go up.
Anything is possible.
Okay, so he affects that one. Right.
Focus on the goal.
He does these two.
And Lindsay was called forth.
No mistakes.
Shit.
Just letting the ink dry.
I was there until this.
I know what to do.
Damn it. Okay.
What troubles you?
This puzzle is troubling me. This one down. Get this guy. They're all up. Okay.
Ready for anything.
Get this one.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Okay.
I am prepared.
Adventures call to them.
Nice.
In due time.
Quick save. Go through the door.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
This spell doesn't work like that. This spell doesn't work like that.
Wretched things. Despicable.
Yeah, let's just keep fighting this dude.
Ah! Everything is so much fun with a little fire.
Oh, she was on our side.
What a night, huh?
Tiefling girl you
I
saw
thought
at the
I was
reception
all
before
alone.
the tax stops
It's
nearby
good
and waves her
you're
tail with excitement.
Bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
Yeah, I like her too.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Happens. Nice. Knowledge world, Kachek. You sound like Kalashi. Am I right?
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
I think we met yet.
I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive.
Yep. Peace.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Okay, I'm going to take 5 minutes real quick to... That's probably not even 5 minutes. I'm gonna go get 2 drinks. Or, I'm gonna get my night beverage and water, because I'm out. I will be